Both Taylor Rust and Alex Zane have been at it a long time.
And anybody that you see in Ring of Honor, they're here for a reason. They're here because they are classified as one of the best wrestlers in the world. But the Briscoe are one of the best tag teams in the world.
Whoa! Chop in the corner, and now this is where the Briscoes go to work. On the outside, it's now Mark Briscoe on the apron. Oh! Planting Zane down. Focus on Zane. Wow!
You see a little hit. That's when they don't need it. Don't need it.
Taylor Rust is it. Over, flips through, rolls through. Taylor Rust shot to the mid. Second scissor kick. Taylor Rust scissor kick Briscoe. Alex Zane sending out Mark Briscoe. And inside springboard moonsault to the outside. Oh! The eyes of Mark Briscoe.
Are you kidding me? What? Wow!
Instead, Irish whip into the corner. Jay Briscoe out of nowhere. Mark Briscoe. Jay! Thriller.
Yep.
And Mark is climbing to the top. And it's a froggy boom.
That's it, Riccaboni. I can promise you that much.
The Briscoes pick up a victory. Huge 8-man tag. Main event time here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, God! Unique. But that fight hit different after COVID, Bo.
That's the clothesline. Catches it. Oh, wait a minute! And you see Danhausen step over toe hold FTF. Wow! Charging in. Second rope on the inside. Wow! Shotgun drop kick. Frying pan-sized hand. These two men went into Madison Square Garden, the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. Oh, pile driver. My goodness. Plants PCO on his head.
He thinks Brodie's his tag team partner now.
Sends him up and sends him down. Oh! And Devin and wow! Shamokin Distress ledge up. Gonzo Bob hooks the legs.
Got him.
And that's it.
I'm Quinn McKay, back again, and you should stay tuned because we have a big match capping off this week's edition of Week by Week with 2 ROH debuts. First and foremost, I'd like to address the atrocity that Bryan Johnson spewed into the universe last week. And for the record, Mecca, I know for a fact that no one on production said anything about my bow tie or my face because unlike you, they actually like me. Except for Josh, sometimes, but that's on him. So next time, before you put words into my production team's mouths, you should maybe shut yours. Please and thank you. And while we're on the subject of losers like you and losing in general, adding in all the clips of me losing was super cute, adorable, just downright precious. That you have nothing better to do than take over for my show and talk the whole time. You're right, I may have lost a lot in my short career here at Ring of Honor, but you have too, and unlike you, I've done it with dignity, so maybe you should try it sometime. Bozo? Unfortunately, Bryan has now moved up in the Pure Division rankings because, breaking news, Jonathan Gresham has left the Pure Division and has officially been accepted into the World Title Division. Gresham is immediately in the number 4 spot because of his historic reign as Pure Champion, but the field of competition is tough. The Octopus on a journey to capture the ROH World Championship is something I'm sure we all cannot wait to see. Now, the man at the top of those world rankings was on the latest edition of ROH TV in a killer 8-man tag team main event. It was Brody King with Homicide, Tony Deppen, and Chris Dickinson victorious over Danhausen and his team of PCO, Sledge, and Demonic Flamita. Let's go to Violence Unlimited backstage after the match.
Well, Danhausen and friends came up short against the team of Violence Unlimited guys.
They came up short. You know what? PCO wants to act like he doesn't know me. I guess you got your wires crossed, bud, because we are 3-time champions together. But you know what? I think I fixed that with that pile driver. I don't know. What do you guys think?
What do I think? What do I think? It doesn't matter who you throw at us, from the goofs to the pure wrestlers to the most violent guys to dudes who just don't care. It doesn't make a difference. We just keep beating their asses. Tell them, Tony.
You keep lining them up, we'll keep knocking them down. And it doesn't matter who you are or what you've done. You can't match the violence that is in Violence Unlimited.
What you got to say, Godfather? What you got to say?
Nobody's gonna mess with us. I guarantee you, anybody from the world, and it could be in another universe, Pluto, Jupiter, I don't care. Nobody can face us. We are the futuro of the lucha libre. Anybody. And let me tell you something. King, that's your friends. What's up with PCO and that guy with the payaso
All
face?
right, don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Hey, we won. We got it. We good.
Where was the fork?
We good.
The fork, too. Look, man, I did a lot of these.
All right.
Well, congratulations, guys. Great performance by Violence Unlimited.
Another fantastic match on the latest edition of ROH TV was Mark and Jay Briscoe versus Taylor Rust and Alex Zane. At Death Before Dishonor, the Briscoes had a setback on their journey to rise up the tag team ranks step by step as they lost to the OGK. The brothers from Sandy Fork have started in the right direction once again, however, as they were victorious over Rust and Zane and had this to say afterward.
Mark and Jay Briscoe with a big win over Alex Zane and Taylor Rust. Guys, I gotta ask you, are the Briscoes back?
Hell yeah, we back. Hey, versus Taven and Bennett, we had a little setback. OGK got us last time we was in this building. But tonight we back on track. Chick, tell them something.
Let me tell you something, Brian Zane. These young boys, they was nice. They know how to leverage the arm. I felt like my radius was about to come out my epiglottis. But you see what I'm saying? The hiccup in the road at Death Before Dishonor, that ain't nothing, baby. A bump in the road ain't nothing but a bump in the road. Them boys is the same today, yesterday, and forever. So we coming for you, boys. Whoever got them straps, the kingdom, we got to get our comeuppance against y'all boys. So be ready, baby. Everybody, be ready, baby, for them boys.
Hey, we back. We back. Hell yeah, we back on track.
All right, the Briscoe brothers climbing back up the tag team rankings.
Right now, the #1 selling t-shirt over at shophonor.com is the brand new ROH Women's World Champion, Roxy. So head over there now and grab one for yourself. I've even made it super easy for you because you can use this QR code and pick up the Prodigy's new shirt and support the champion in what looks to be a challenging future. On the last episode of ROH TV, the challengers just seem to keep on coming, including the Allure, Trish Adora, Willow, Allison Kay, and Miranda Alize, making it clear that Roxy has a huge target on her back. Let's go back and see what happened when Roxy's back was turned, followed by comments from the Lucha baddie, Miranda Alize.
Ring of Honor fans, we had just seen the inaugural ROH World Women's Champion Roxy. We saw the announcement. 6 women will compete over the next few weeks to determine 2 women who will compete to face whoever the champion may be Roxy at Final Battle. Unfortunately, when we went to commercial break, Caprice, we saw this vicious attack. Miranda Alize, who lost a heartbreaking match. Anytime you get to the finals of anything, especially to become a history-making champion, it's got to hurt your soul, but taking it out on Roxy.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense because I believe Miranda will have her chance and she'll probably be a future champion. She's just not the first one to restart this. And I'm very disappointed in that action.
Miranda, why did you just do that to Roxy?
Why are you following me? How about that? How about you mind your business? And why did I do that to Roxy? Her name is Little Miss Innocent, and I know that you and everybody else watched the pay-per-view. She stole my championship and she embarrassed me in front of my family. And backstage interviewer better stay in her lane because I will put her in her place too.
Hola, amiga. I saw you got yourself into a little bit of a problem out there, and I think I can offer you a solution. Vamos a hablar negocio.
Claro que sí.
Wow, what a surprise. The sore loser hits the champ when her back is turned. Miranda isn't exactly reinventing the wheel here, and Roxy has a great head on her shoulders. If she didn't, she wouldn't have bested Miranda in the first place. But she did, so I'm pretty damn sure she can do it again. Now, it has been signed. 2 triple threat matches with the winners of each facing each other to see who challenges for the ROH Women's World Championship at Final Battle. It will be Mandy Leon versus Trish Adora versus Allison Kay in one of the bouts. But first, on the upcoming episode of ROH TV, we'll see Angelina Love versus Willow versus Miranda Alize. And it could be interesting if Mandy and Angelina win. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to see either of them win literally ever. But who wouldn't love to see them fight? Am I right? Right? Also, on the upcoming episode of ROH TV, we'll see a tag team showdown with ROH World Champion Bandito and Ray Orris facing Mike Bennett and Matt Taven, the OGK. Let's hear from both teams now.
The champ is here.
Yeah!
What's up, Bandido?
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. You know what, Bandido?
Hey, tell me what.
We have a match against the OGK.
Yeah!
Mike Bennett and Matt Taven. Guys, I know you guys are very tight.
Yeah.
Very good friends.
Tell them.
But me and the champ somos muy buenos amigos. And we're gonna show you guys that we are a baddest team too.
Yeah! Don't forget, El Sol de Tijuana and the most wanted champion comes for everything.
It looks like it is the OGK versus Bandito and Ray Horace. As a wrestling fan, as a fan, I am pumped about this match. But as a wrestler, I'm even more excited because you know what a win over Bandito and Ray Horace does for us? A win over them, just like a win over the Briscoes did for us, that catapults us to tag team gold.
We respect you two. And Bandito, you have something around your waist that both of us have our eyes on in the future, but right now, our focus is on that tag team title division. And the OGK, we didn't get back together for no reason. No, we got back together to get right back to where we were in the first place. Why? Because he is I, and I am him, and I'm the Trent Matt Taven, and we are the OGK.
Another big tag team match this weekend on ROH TV is Dalton Castle and Dak Draper going to battle with Moses and Khan, the Soldiers of Savagery. The tag team division is stacked right now, and as you can see by the tag team rankings, this match will be big for both teams at climbing up the ranks. Let's hear from both teams right now.
We ain't busy.
Sure ain't.
We got time.
All the time.
Dak Draper, Dalton Castle, bring y'all ass to the front of the line, congregation.
Mile High Magnum will find his ass mile high in the air once I get done with him.
And that boy Dalton Castle, the beast style wrestler, I'm a wrestler too from where I'm from.
Sure is.
What you say about shooters?
Shooters gonna shoot.
Uh-huh.
See y'all boys in the ring.
We ain't busy.
My busy schedule has us burning the candle at both ends, so I will be upfront with you. We are exhausted, but we are not ill prepared. This brand new cocktail of charisma and meat is gonna taste like poison when it hits your lips, SOS.
We got a lot going on, so we're gonna make it snappy. But we're gonna make it exciting. I think I'm gonna take my shirt off.
Whoa. Save it for the ring.
At Glory by Honor back in August, we saw Mark Briscoe give a J-driller to Flip Gordon onto a chair. It was clear after the match that Flip was not in his right state of mind, as he seemed to think that it was 2018, for example. Then, at Death Before Dishonor, Flip made his entrance in the Honor Rumble, and it was like we all traveled back in time, and it was incredibly strange. And at first I thought maybe that I was the one having issues, but Flip also even looks younger, which is weird and like more than a little unsettling. Anyway, self-proclaimed doctor, and I use that term very loosely, PJ Black has taken a special interest in Flip and is on a mission to study, treat, and potentially rehabilitate the man who once called himself a mercenary. I personally would find another doctor, but that's just me. Anyway, let's go to Flip and PJ now to check in.
State your full name.
Flip Gordon.
Flip, what day is it?
September 20th.
That's good enough. Who's the current president?
Oh, that's easy. It's the orange-haired guy from The Apprentice.
Oh boy.
No?
What is the shape of the Earth?
Okay, so some people think that it's round, but there are some very good arguments for it being flat as well.
I guess that's debatable. Who won the NBA Finals?
Oh, Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry with the hot boy.
Bucks. It was the Bucks.
What? The Bucks? They play basketball now?
Oh, a lot of work to do.
What do you mean by a lot of work?
It was so good to see Session Moth Martina and Joe Hendry in action a couple of weeks ago, right here on Week by Week thanks to Wrestle Carnival in the UK. We should have more exclusive matches from Wrestle Carnival in the future, and right now we get the privilege to see more Joe Hendry as it's time for Joe Hendry's 60-second breakdown.
I'm Joe Hendry, and this is the Technique Tuesdays 60-second breakdown. Today we're going to talk about Roxy's Code Rock maneuver. Now, it's called Code Rock because it's a tribute to its original name, the Code Red.
Code Rock!
Stop! That's it, Rick Garrison! I promise you that! New champion! New champion! New champion!
I remember seeing Rey Mysterio innovate this move on an episode of television a decade ago, and now Roxy is taking it to the next level here in Ring of Honor. It combines two moves, the Sunset Flip and the powerbomb of all things. How does this happen? I shall explain it. With a standard Sunset Flip, what you will do is grab your opponent by the waist and go over the top, bringing them round for the pin. The difference here is when you lock on, you also hook your legs underneath the armpits of your opponent, so when you swing forward, you will not only drive yourself to the mat, but you will powerbomb your opponent and land perfectly in the pin. High impact, immediately into a pinning predicament. That's why this is the perfect finisher, and it's awesome for Roxy. I've been Joe Hendry, and this is the Technique Tuesdays 60-second breakdown.
This year has moved along at such a clip that it's hard to think that Final Battle is going to be here before we know it, and I've got a plan. You should share your Final Battle wish list with us in our Facebook group and hashtag #ChooseYourHonor. Let us know what matches you want to see and who you want to see on the card. The ROH experience has proven throughout the year that your voice matters and is definitely heard, so let us know. Of course, the new content is pumped out pretty much on a daily basis. The latest ROH Strong podcast features Joe the Answer Hendry, and you can listen to it to find out all about the name change. To celebrate National Hispanic Heritage Month, we will be airing some matches and highlights of our Hispanic athletes on our YouTube and social media pages. The ROH World Champion, the ROH Women's World Champion, the ROH TV Champion, and the ROH World Tag Team Champions wear the Hispanic heritage loud and proud. The Ace of Space LSG is another Hispanic athlete that could be holding gold soon, as rumor has it that he'll be challenging the ROH Pure Champion Josh Woods on an upcoming episode of ROH TV for the Pure Championship. More details on that very soon. Now it's the time that we've all been waiting for, this week's exclusive match. It's the ROH debuts for two promising athletes. It's Atavalu going one-on-one with Matt Mikowski. Like, subscribe, leave a comment to let us know what you think, and hit the little bell icon down below. I'm Quinn McKay, and I'll see you next week on Week by Week.
Welcome everyone to this week by week exclusive. Ian Riccaboni, Caprice Coleman, and Rocco joining us at the commentary position. We have two prospects here that we're really excited to see here in Ring of Honor. Two men that have been knocking at the door for quite a long time. Let's take it to Bobby Cruz.
This is a week by week exclusive match, except for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring, wrestling out of Nara, Kui, Hawaii, weighing 253 pounds, Atavalu.
Atavalu, the nephew of Alpha the Wild Samoan. Welcome everybody, Ian, Caprice, Rocco. And Rocco, Atavalu is a man that you're very impressed with, a mammoth of an individual.
Oh my God, look at the size of him. You know, there's a lot of big guys here in Ring of Honor. I didn't think they could get any bigger, but you just keep making them bigger. Oh, this is exciting for a guy like me, scouting talent here. I am excited, Ricky Bones. What do you think, Caprice?
Well, Atavalu, second generation star, the nephew of Alpha the Wild Samoan. But you know what, Caprice, he hasn't used that to take shortcuts. He's been doing it on his own, competed in 0-1 in Japan, and this man has quite the credential set as well.
His opponent, wrestling out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 203 pounds, Matt Mikowski.
Is a bad, bad man, Rocco.
Yeah, no nonsense, no frills, and that MMA background can really neutralize a weight difference like he's going to experience tonight. He knows all the angles to take somebody down, the joints, the pressure points. I really think that he's got a strong advantage here tonight. I'm excited to see what he can do.
Yeah, we talked about Caprice, these two men waiting to and waiting for their opportunity, knocking the door down, coming here. Atavalu, a 10-plus year veteran. Matt Mikowski, a veteran of Bellator,
right,
of Elite XC.
You know what? It always impresses me how these guys, they're almost veterans coming inside this ring, but they're trying to get in just like everybody else, trying to get their chance. Man, nice strike to start things out, show him that he's trying to get everything on the same size, limit his mobility. This big guy with a pedigree like this, he almost has a golden ticket anywhere.
But that's the thing I like about him. He hasn't used that or exploited it. He's been on his own path. He's been trying. Oh, goodness, and that could turn the lights out real quick.
Yeah.
and Mikowski
showing that flexibility, precision that he has. Man, these strikes are right on Riccaboni. Nice cutoff here.
The shot to the midsection there, Ativalu, but it's Matt Mikowski.
Well, Mikowski, he's very well-rounded. He's got the Muay Thai, the Jiu-Jitsu, the new Jitsu, the old Jitsu.
Oh! And that's a leg lariat.
Whoa! That's explosive.
Ooh. And Ativalu, you know, not only is he well over 6 feet tall, but man, he can get up, he can fly. That's what is so deceptive about him. And he will strike also. He will hurt you. Like he showed right there.
What, are you trying to manage this dude or something? Are you petitioning for him or what?
Oh, well, look at it. He just ate that chop. There's no fear. You can't back this guy down. Look at him in the corner. Like, okay, yeah, you're hitting him up, but you ain't going to knock this guy down.
So which guy are you looking at?
I mean, well, honestly, I wouldn't mind managing either one. Either one of these guys will bring money to the table, but Mikowski, my goodness, look at what he's doing to the big man.
Yeah, he's not intimidating.
Oh, my goodness.
Goodness. He's already got the vice grips locked in, body locked in. It's hard to escape out of this. Sleeper hold applied. I want to see if can he fight past this, or is he going to drain him?
Absolutely not. He can't breathe. He can't fight. He can't stand. He can't walk. He can't
raked
punch.
his eyes, or what did he do?
And that's one way to get out of it. If you're in trouble, if you're in danger, this man could put you to sleep quickly. Matt Mikowski wrestled 47 matches thus far in 2021. He's an endurance athlete. He's been one of the most active competitors in the country during the pandemic.
And as a smaller guy, he already has a stamina advantage over the bigger guy, and he's just draining that stamina minute by minute in this ring.
Yeah, but he's coming up.
He's size matters a little bit, you know.
And look at going for the knee bar here.
Knee bar with the ankle locked in, ankle laced. Turning that ankle right there.
God.
Absolutely. That's the definite ankle lock. He's wrenching it. This might do it. There's nowhere to go. He's biting him.
And look at that, Ativalu.
I think Ati's in survival mode, man. He's had the oxygen drained from his brain. He's got these strikes coming at him from every direction. He's trying to use what he has. He's surviving.
Kasi, he is just checking the boxes one by one. Can't breathe, can't walk.
Yeah.
Now he's trying to knock him out. My goodness, what's not to love about this guy? He's a smart man in this ring, very smart man.
And it's interesting because he had a bit of arrested development like many young wrestlers did with the pandemic. He's trying to make up for it in 2021. No! And there's no making up for that. Ativalu with a big chop across the chest.
When he hits you, it matters.
Nobody home, though. Charging in.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Gets out of the way of Mikowski, but Mikowski comes back with a shot to the back of the head.
I'll tell you what, you can look up Mikowski online, like YouTube's, and his fights that he has, it's not like, oh, he was an MMA fighter and he was pretty good. This guy was phenomenal. He was like undefeated. I don't even know why he changed his career. Nice sweep of the legs right back to the leg. He has this game plan that he's using on the leg that is working. It's working. His game plan is working back to the ankle lock, more center than the last time.
You know something? There we go. Getting to the ropes.
See, Caprice, that's a very easy question to answer. He's making a lot of money in MMA. Now he wants to make a lot of money in Ring of Honor. And a certain special someone like the ROCCO can help him get that done.
Yeah, when you going to give me my 20 back?
And you see the blistered chest of Matt Mikowski. Look at the handprint, that massive hand of Ativalu.
That's what I mean. These strikes are so impressive.
And the bloodied mouth.
But look how tall he's still standing. You can't hurt this guy. Oh.
It is the Samoan dynasty indeed of Ativalu. He's a man who's tough to get down here.
And a Samoan dynasty, they're known for a huge pain threshold.
Oh! And look at that, open hands. Creating distance.
There's a difference between pain and joints. You know, you can withstand pain, but you can't move past joints. Because joints limit your mobility.
And we're in a dangerous zone here, dangerous territory. Ativalu up at the top. Matt Mikowski, second rope on the inside.
I am excited.
And it's Matt Mikowski!
Wow. Are you kidding me?
No, it just happened right in front of you. There's no kids. Mikowski's just a very strong boy.
And look at this, going for the cover, hooks the leg. Just a one count there. A one count there. Ativalu able to kick out, but it's Mikowski mounting, climbing up on top.
That shows the resolve that Mikowski has, going right back to. Now, this is a knee bar. This is a knee bar.
And it's hyperextended. And look at Ati trying to Trying to do anything he can. He knows he needs to get to the ropes, but the damage being done.
Got the left knee, the left ankle, the left leg with the strikes. He's staying right back on it again. Center of the ring. There's nowhere to go.
That's
He's
it.
done.
Heel hook.
Wow. Perfectly executed match. This guy's here to stay. Both of them, but wow.
That was wonderful.
Mikowski's awesome.
The winner of this match by submission, Matt Mikowski.
Can we give this guy in Pure Rules? I think the big dude used like 18 rope breaks that match. That'd be a quick match in the Pure Rules.
You know what?
Matt Mikowski, big time victory here. Ati Value, great effort. We're glad to finally see him here. Where's Rocco going? You can't there's no solicitation.
This guy.
There's no, look at, and good for you, Matt Mikowski. Great win for Matt Mikowski here. Great showing from Ati Value. For Rocco Caprice Coleman, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Happy wrestling, everybody.